Okay, welcome back to Grim Dawn. I'm coming back in after that really stupidly annoying Krieg fight. Last episode, we died a lot. And I have some choices as to how best to address the problems I'm having with my build so far. I'm thinking I may have first off, I may have overestimated how much resistances I actually get from stuff. First off, I am just going to thoughtlessly drop all of my stuff in here. See what I can use, see what's not so good. Bloodthirsty Tarnished Blade Mace of Alacrity. I took this off, didn't I? Maybe that was a mistake. Just double check to make sure that I am using the best gear I can. I believe there are some places coming up where I am bound to get some one-handed weapons that are gonna be alright, especially if I'm going for ice builds. However, those are further into the game. And in order to get to them, I kind of have to go forward. I'm not going to be able to get by just farming areas I've been in. So I'm in kind of a pickle. I'm going to be keeping these around because I think they still wind up being important. Not these, though. These, definitely important. You kind of need all the time, but these are useful for crafting later on. And we're not going to worry about them right yet. I am, however, going to look at my build a bit, because there's something that I have not actually touched on yet at all. And that is devotions. Now, what am I trying to do? I'm trying for a saboteur that's trying to use... Okay, here's the plan. Jump in with Shadow Strike, then Fire Strike to pop a bunch of AoE on my non-proc attacks. And then my attacks proc, and then they do fancy things. So basically, I have some procs that I care about. I'm going to be mostly using Fire Strike as the AoE, versus I'm going to be using like Execution, especially as the high-end proc. And the idea is I'm also going to be relying on retaliation with fire, because I know that's one thing the Demolitionist can do. And so I'm going to be leaning heavily into elemental stuff. To do that, what I want to do... Crossroads. And from there... Pierce Cold. This one does a lot of piercing and cold. Meanwhile, one that I really want to get... Actually, no, I'm going to undo that. No, I wanted to undo it. It'll be fine. 5 left to spend. There's definitely some stuff that I wanted to do in the Crossroads. What is this called? Ascendant? Is it up here? Lightning Ether. No. Now this one's pretty funny. I do have enough to go all the way and unlock this Falcon Swoop. which does main hand, physical, and bleed. Which isn't so great right this second. Defensive abilities, physique, armor, internal trauma. Still not great. The owl is a bunch of elemental resistances. 30% to all damage. 15% redirected damage reduction. Oh yeah, this one down here. Ether resistance. Chaos resistance. Pierce resistance and slow resistance. Yeah. It's not much, but I need a lot of piercing resistance to get to where I want to go. This toad. What does this toad do? Vitality ether. 3% of attack damage converted to health. That's pretty cute. It's not going to keep me alive. It seems more of a pet thing. Here's where I'm going to want to go. But in order to do that, I'm going to need to complete some constellations. Is this just... Yeah, Shepherd's Call. That sounded like something I wasn't going to care about. I care about this little Scholar's Light thing because I'm aiming heavily into the green and into the purple. Down here, defensive ability, 30% of retaliation damage. That's poison acid resistance to pets. 50% to all retaliation damage. That one's going to be interesting when I get my retaliation kit actually online. And instead of having this really weird kit that isn't ready to rumble yet. I think ultimately the Harpy is going to be the way to go. At least for now. Now, one thing I did in the epilogue for that episode, I picked Angrim. Many strong people, my hammer will be put to good use. Thank you for bringing me here. And I'm going to have to break the news to Duncan at some point.
I do the best I can with what I've got.
Okay, what can we do? Ooh, equilibrium. This is super important. Yeah, you see this little notch down here? We don't have anything that can fill that. We do need the tainted brain matter for it, though, so we need to get a lot of that. And I think it comes easily enough. Calamity, equilibrium. Equilibrium is super important. I remember it being kind of a clutch thing to have around. Yeah, Inferno didn't actually have as much to do with my other builds as soon as I figured out how to actually play the game. Because what you need to do, defenses matter so much. I think I'm going to have to go for that. Oh, it only costs one of the brains. Cool. With that, my elemental resistances are pretty good. My piercing is... I don't think anything could have really helped my piercing. I'm going to have to get further into the game to help my piercing.
Don't get killed out there.
I'm working on it. Alright, and there's more to talk with the guy over here that I missed last episode. Hey, Beer Man, what's up?
The Warden's defeat is a great victory for us, nay, for all of humankind. But there are many more ethereals out there, some much more powerful than Krieg. Perhaps more disturbing, though, there are those of our own kind who would see us dead to take what little we have, or just for the pleasure of killing. Among the innocent who passed through this prison on their way to Krieg's lab were many violent criminals, murderers, and worse.
Yeah, I think we
Many
got
of them escaped to the
this
northwest
last
after the
episode.
Grim Dawn, forming into ruthless gangs who prey upon drifters still traveling the roads. Since a river separates...
So you must be the kid that's causing a stir in my absence. You've done good by dispatching Krieg. I knew that man in life. I dread to think of what he had become as an ethereal.
Oh, so he has a reputation for killing Nightblades 20 times. Beerman said to talk to you.
Aye, an old mess has come back to finally bite us right in the ass. The river's kept them at bay for now, what with the broken bridge. It seems the bastards have garnered a taste for the one hole in the world they were once so eager to escape.
Their asses?
I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're at war, and if we don't take the fight to them, they will surely bring it to us. I'd much rather fight on my own terms. Wouldn't you?
I just like to fight.
With the bridge northwest repaired, I need you to enter the Arkovian foothills and show those bastards we're not a prize for the taking. Last I saw of them, they were mobilizing for something big across the river. Why don't you head on over there and introduce yourself?
Alright, what's going on here? Set out with another scout, Elsa, to reconnoiter the lands to the northwest shortly after we secured Devil's Crossing. What we found was a wasteland overcome with predatory beasts, blood-hungry psychopaths, and refugees living in constant terror on the run. You had me at predatory beasts. I love killing animals and eating lots and lots of animals. It makes me strong. Not strong enough, but it makes me strong. Our mission together ended when a vicious band of outlaws surprised us in the night. So, beasts. You know, humans are a kind of animal when you think about it. I could do this. Okay, Elsa had argued against having a fire that night, but I was sure we were concealed. I wasn't cautious enough, and she paid the price. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to clean up your mess, aren't I? I thought I could protect her from anything, but when it came to it, I was felled by a bullet to the ribs before fighting even broke out. Oh, that's so much worse than an arrow to the knee. Elsa fought on like a devil, taking down 2 of them outlaws before they knocked her out. They took her within and just left me there to die. I couldn't give up though, knowing those thugs had Elsa. I hobbled and then crawled, tried to make my way back to Devil's Crossing, but arrived only to find that the bridge had been destroyed. I collapsed in despair and thought it was the enemy. I woke sometime later with what remained of a little fishing village on the coast. A band of rovers have found me and treated my wounds. As soon as I could stand, I grabbed a dingy rowboat and made my way back to Devil's Crossing. I'll be damned if I'm going to abandon Elsa to torture or worse at the hands of those killers. She's all I got left in the world. We need to organize an offense and every second counts. This sounds awfully personal. I don't think I want to get involved in personal stuff. Can I get involved in things that involve more killing of animals? The Grim Dawn took my wife. Elsa's like a daughter to me, and I'm not gonna let her take her too. Way I see it, Devil's Crossing needs this situation resolved as soon as possible, and I want those scum dead for taking Elsa. Seems our goals align, eh? You know, with the way the writing in this game works, Elsa's probably working with them, or is probably their ringleader by now. But okay, assholes are assholes, and I don't discriminate. Well, I do discriminate. A lot. Okay, what are you?
We speak at last. As I am sure you know, there are many who now cast their gaze upon you, traveler. Or should I say, taken. Some who mean you ill. Some who fear your potential. Then, there are those who command me. They have taken great interest in your accomplishments. It appears you may be just the one we require.
Oh yeah, that's for way later. Forget that. Okay, now we got a sniper over here. Because this is about to be a problem. But I couldn't really progress to a point where I could actually get some better gear to fix my resistances until I deal with stuff like this. Come on. Lana's really gonna get made a fool of by the fact she's running around stuff. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I'm still on half-ass Shadow Strike strats. Hi. Gee, Shadow Strike is really useful against guys with guns, which is weird because it's very, very not useful against anybody with like ranged casting attacks. Is that anybody I can kick for fun? Have I already gotten everything I could out of here? I think I have.
That skill's not ready.
I still hit decently hard. It's just Krieg who makes things kind of irritating. Okay. I think I literally have to break down their door. Break the walls down! Break down the walls. Alright. More to kill! Yeah, Lana thinks she can get used to this, maybe.
That skill's not ready.
That says she is on fire a lot. And retreating doesn't really matter if they can just reach out anyway.
Can't do that.
Ah. Yeah, more of this, but you gotta get through it in order to actually get through it. So here we go. The adventures of the immortal Lana, who keeps coming back from the dead. Okay. Anything up here that's interesting? A literal roadblock. Okay. Alright, who wants ass whooping? Yeah, I haven't quite solved the problem where... Well, that completely whiffed. At least it's not just me. Anything up this way? No, I'm just kiting. Oh, you have a shotgun attack, too! Let's at least start taking you out so I take less hits. Okay, now it's you and me. I said it's just you and me. I should win. Now I'll definitely win. And I did. You'll pay for this. Cough. Darius wants a prison, and when he finds out what you've done, you'll wish I shanked you dead. Well, you did shank me dead. Scum. Alright. Now to go get my dead body that you shanked dead. Somewhere around here. There we go. Lana's getting really good at picking up her own corpse. Hey, treasure! No whammy, no whammy. Pants. Pants I don't think are very good. That's a funny thing. Blue items are supposed to be rarer, but they often aren't better. In fact, most of the time they aren't better. You'd think there would be, like, green, but even more stats on them to make them even more enticing. But no, you'd be wrong. Blues are just, like, weirdly specific gear, where greens are like the backbone of your entire playthrough. You will beat the final boss of every released piece of content in Grim Dawn, and probably Fangs of Astrakarn, with some green gear. Oh! Animals! And these ones are made of bacon! Lana learned Fire Strike at exactly the right time. She is the Baconator. Now time to kill a bunch of other pigs if I can find them. Nah, he was already dead. That doesn't count. I hope I'm finding better reagents. That's not exactly what they're called. Oh, flying animals! Now what's over here? Anything over here? Food! Yummy, yummy to the tummy. Alright, and what's in here? Yeah, I recall there's one place you have to be really, really careful. Because I forget what the exact dialogue tree is to not screw it up. And it's very, very easy to screw up. Oh yeah, and this. Crack it. Ah! Crap, that's some big animals. Big, big animals.
I can't do that yet.
De-aggro, stupids. Okay. At least they did de-aggro eventually. Oh, hey, it's another one of you squirrels with the butt plugs. Come on, let my potion recharge, because my potion is basically the only way I can survive these fights. And it completely whipped on the Shadow Strike. And it whipped on the Shadow Strike again. Cowards, says the Nightblade.
Can't do that.
Get out of here. Okay. Hit and fade, come on. Where are you at? There you at. Oh, it's a squirrel. Poisonous squirrel.
I can't do that yet.
Okay. When he's running away, I know my Shadow Strike isn't gonna land. No, don't you kite me through the poison. Should be able to take them out, especially when I'm in the middle of healing with a potion. Unless they hit me really hard somehow. They're not gonna be able to hit me when I do stuff when I'm running away. Okay, there's another one of them. We're gonna deal with the gear later. Alright, another butt. Am I gonna get another butt plug from you guys? I should. Perfect. Save the worst for last. All right. Yeah, the thing is, crafting basically still isn't really on the table. Not yet. Animals to kill. There are a lot of animals to kill out here. Lana's definitely gonna fix the problem where the ethereals hate her more than the animals. Get out of here. Nerd problems. And gloves of Maven's Wit. I challenge you to a duel. Glove slap. Oh, that guy. No, no, no. I'm not gonna do that guy. Remember I said there was somebody whose dialogue tree is really easy to screw up? That's him. It's nighttime. It's getting a little bit harder to see. Good thing that Lana is carrying lots and lots of fire now. It tried to fart in my face. Okay, now what? Okay, that's just coming back around to where we came from. And more animals to kill. They're not spawning their heroes, though. They're not sending their best. Alright. Okay, here should be the other side of that roadblock. With a pig on the other side of it. Cool. Yummy. That's my kind of dinner. Yeah, this is one that's not as easy to screw up. Okay. Yes there, here dying man out, will ya? Alright, what's your problem? Backstab my partner, only man I thought I could trust in this forsaken hellhole. You're traveling cart full of scrap weed, salvaged for some rundown homes. When I guess the master decided that splitting profits 50-50 just wasn't gonna cut it. He jumped me in the middle of the night and stabbed me right in the gut, made off with the loot, and left me to die out here. If you ever run into a man in a patchwork green jacket going by the name Isaiah, you cut him down for me. Say no more. Will ya? Don't suppose he got too far down the road pushing the cart by himself. I said, say no more. Alright. Anything interesting here? I didn't think so. Okay. Okay, now I actually have to look at you guys. Any of you guys named Isaiah? I was supposed to kick your ass. Okay. There's something down there. Was I supposed to go down there? I'm gonna check it out. We are not quite to the point where I can start fixing some of the problems with my gear. Well, we technically kind of are. As I'm getting a lot more green items. Hopefully some of them will actually help. Oh, I've been to take up new home in Old West. Okay, come on, hit the pig. Don't just circle the pig. She's trying to, like, size it up. Okay. Oh, what's going on now? Oh, there's some human encampments. Undead! You guys aren't tasty at all. You guys are rancid. Okay, there's that cave. Bookmark it. Dust-covered journal. What do I gotta do to get over there? Nah, I can't reach it from here. I'll get it. Even I have to kill more beef jerky to get to it. Ow! They're defending themselves somehow!
That skill's not ready.
Hit the ranged combatants first.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, now it's just melee. Okay, we handled it, and we only had to run away like a little girl once. Like a little girl. Speaking of run away like a little girl, I gotta double check that I can't, I can get all the way over here. Cool. Is that the power of my aura finally kicking in? What is it? Is that the Veil of Shadow? I still don't have more points to spend. I am going to be spending my points a little bit more generously now that I have a better idea of what I'm doing, but... Holy crap, that's a lot of dudes. Ghost! I don't want none of that. I don't want the ghost with the most. The ghost with the most hit points, and... You wouldn't let me run away. Okay, fine. Do I have to walk all the way back there? I do. Neat. Okay. Alright. On the way, gonna take a look at some stuff. Yo, I could do Hyman's Scripture, first passage. I could look through some of the stuff I haven't looked through yet and sort of read them on the way. Let's see, I've done those. It doesn't tell you which ones I've done because I haven't actually touched any of these yet. I'm going to get to the Inquisitor Creed stuff later. Mr. Whitmire, Bloodmound, Mr. Krieg, Gethrin's 3 notes, dirt-covered note. Okay, so Kaiman's, Kaiman First Passage, that's the only one I haven't done yet. So, they mocked us and drove us out. They called us heretics and madmen. They thought our great prophecy and purpose was fanciful and ridiculous. Woe unto them. Behold, our divine wrath, etc., has been delivered unto the world. Our prophecy has come to pass, and I hear not the laughter anymore. I hear only deathly silence. Doom has befallen the wicked, the ignorant, the indolent. Only we chosen few who have trained and prepared our bodies and our souls to weather the cleansing. The world will survive and thrive amongst this death and decay. Look to your right, to your left, in front and behind you. You see the faces of your hallowed brothers and sisters. Okay, let's get the map up. I can't have the map up and look at it at the same time? Fine. You see the face of your hallowed brothers and sisters bond together in this holy quest. We have been tasked with the sacred duty to extinguish the last remnants of corruption and reseed the purified land where their progeny so that the new dawn can arise. Why must you phrase it that way? Take strength in each other and the knowledge that we are designed to fulfill this divine purpose. Long as we prepare for the moment and our time of concealment is ending, we will strike forth boldly northward to our destiny. Let not the faithless, the corrupt, or the demonic stand in our path. Let our divine wrath be visited upon them. Now muster my children, gather only those belongings that can profit us in this holy war, and let us march forth from this humble refuge unto destiny. Okay, so it's more of them. That said, that's Kaiman's Chosen. They are stupidly important to later events in the series, especially in expansions. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to wind up choosing because it's like you have a fork in the road to choose between two different factions. One gives you fire upgrades, one gives you ice upgrades, and Lana's going, she's like, I have both. Alright. I'm close to my dead body. Very, very close. Almost as close as I am to that dark journal. Alright. Safety portal. Safety first. Eventually, when it bites you in the ass enough.
Can't do that yet.
Okay. Okay. Should be able to take out these guys. Maybe focus on the guy who's... Oh, I'm trapped!
That's not ready.
You. Now I gotcha. Not so fun when somebody stabs you in the back, is it? Okay. Okay, fine against, like, the Commodore jerk, but it's, like, the giants, and that caused the problems. There's that. And I didn't get much of anything from it. Outstanding. The giant is not as tough as he looks, however. And I am super close to another portal, as you can see. Whoa! Do you mind? Oh, that's cute. They locked me down and immediately started shooting me. Oh, neat. Fuck you. Okay. Stupid melee builds never work because they keep doing crap like that. Stop it! So much for a safety portal. That's not safe at all. But I will crush my way through them, just like everybody else. That's a lot of range damage. Piercing damage, to be specific. Can I take this guy out? I think I can. Ow. He just tore through my potion. Okay. And he's down. It hit me with something I don't quite understand. Strategy. Ow. There are a lot of ranged attackers going on here. They're ranged attackers and unmitigated. Because I don't have jack for resistances. 51% resistance to pierce. That's not terrible. I should be able to handle that. Or at least I should be able to get by. Or rather, I should be able to get my dead body. Okay, maybe I'll make my portal somewhere backed off a bit. Why do you have healing over your head? I don't like that. See if you can out-heal this. Do you have resistance against fire and ice? Didn't think so. Ah, would you? Oh, it's the giant who's doing that. You. And the giant is a hero. Okay, you wandered too far forward. Now it's just me and the giant. It's questionable whether I'll be able to win this on my own, and the question is probably answered with no. But him! Gotcha. Maybe the reason Lana keeps running around stuff is because she's trying to just stab it in the back, no matter how counterintuitive that basically is. Okay, she almost got the rest of the dorks. She is running low on sandwich power. Iron blunderbuss of binding. I do not care. Oh, come on! If there's one thing I hate worse than being slowed, it's being stopped. Nobody stops me. Okay, so we kind of mutually killed each other. But we just come back for another go. Eventually, all this resistance business is going to be figured out. It just might not necessarily be figured out on screen because I'm not very good at figuring out what's important items and what's not on the fly. Not just yet, because I kind of need to look up to see what matters. You'd think it would just be based on the actual percentages, but apparently people can look at just the affixes and figure out whether it's good or not. Alright. More ranged attackers? No. Consider yourselves mitigated. See, that one's so hard. Just when they throw big stupid things at me that things get difficult. Anything up here? Undead? You're not animals. You only used to be animals. And wow! What the heck happened there? I think I dodged into the corner. Cool. I don't think I'm too far off. I shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm not. I'm a little far off. Just a little. Alright, you primitive screwheads. Ow. Okay, got my dead body. That's what really counts. Okay, I got the potion, so I'm healing faster than they hurt me. Or I should be. I should be. I hate having bad resistances. That's physical resistance. I hear you don't get physical resistance, ironically, until like the end of the game, so... I might have to make my safety portal a bit closer if this is gonna keep happening. I don't like that sound effect. And I lost the XP. Maybe Lana will see the discretion is the better part of valor, but not today. She's gonna have to figure it out. Okay. What the hell? Wow, that took a chunk out of my experience. I'm gonna be level 25 again at this rate. At this point, I'm just curious as to what they're doing. Maybe if I lure them off into a place without weird geography, it'll work out better. Get over here. Alright. You know, you're back up, do ya?
Can't do that yet.
Yeah, eventually I will not be fire striking. The reason I'm fire striking now is because my WPS are really crap. And I don't have some of the ones that I want anyway. More of these guys. Some guys with big health bars. Ow! Maybe if I go this way.
Can't do that yet.
Maybe this way. Flank attacking. You can't be everywhere at once, jerk. Lana is learning strategy. I'm so proud of her. Maybe... Aha! Cool. Now that I'm healing up, I should be able to win this pretty handily. Night blade time! And I should have this. Cool. And I didn't have to die a bunch. I'm getting better at this. Alright. What's my stash look like? Explorer's cover? I already have one of these. And it's not even as good. I'm gonna sell it. Aha! I can finally get the dust-covered journal. She's still not gonna read the thing, not yet. Alright. Oh. More undead. Alright. Bonk. See, when they don't have, like, multiple tens of thousands of hit points, they're just fine.
That skill's not ready.
Like most of these, they're not an issue. Much. Nothing I can't handle. See?
I can't do that yet.
Oh, ether crystals. Lots of ether crystals. Alright. Now that I'm leading a zombie parade, Lana's getting real good at killing the undead. Even weird undead like that. I have no idea what that was, but who cares? It stopped moving, that's all that matters. Alright. Anybody kick for fun? Money! Remember the dead, or at the very least, remember their wallets. What the heck is this? Was this the way it was supposed to go? Go figure. Are you that Isaiah guy? Isaiah Redden. Hey, you are! Who the hell are you? What do you want from me? That swine isn't dead yet. Let me explain. This is a huge misunderstanding. Give me half the profits and I'll leave this be. Extortion then? Fine. Take my money and choke on it. Cool. Am I gonna tell the guy about it? No.
That skill's not ready.
Why tell him when I could just lie? That joke's on you. I actually got my elemental resistances up this time, so I don't give a crap about your fireballs. Alright. Portal! Yay! Free portal! Now what? Is this? Aha! People! People I don't hate much. Let me just grab some bacon sandwiches.
I can't
All right.
do that yet.
Let's check around them. There's something around here I saw. Not quite. Oh well. What's shaking? Hello, please meet a friendly face out here. Bandits don't usually grant us the courtesy. Since you're traveling in these parts, I wonder if you could help us out. What do you want? Our elder, Matthias, has gone missing following a recent raid on our camp. The elder was determined to keep our talisman, a precious relic of my people, away from his greedy hands, and so he fled into the nearby ruins when the bandits showed up. It has been several days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst. Please find yourself exploring the ruins west of Staunton Mine. Seek out the Elder Matthias. If it is as I fear the Elder is dead, please at least recover the talisman. Okay. Small object carved from bone and carries spiritual significance to us. Will be eternally grateful for its return. Okay. And what do you want? Greetings, stranger. Pleasure to meet someone who doesn't begin a meeting with weapons. But I do begin meetings with weapons. Can't say the same for the gang up the hill in the east. Violent, bloodthirsty murderers, all of them, everything we despise in this world, and now they set up a barricade along the road to trap travelers such as ourselves. We set up camp here while we decide what to do. Best course of action would be to blow that barricade, allowing our brothers and sisters of the road to travel in peace. However, we lack the means to do so. Say, you look like a capable sort, let's make a deal. Okay, is it involve killing people? Staunton Mine to the west of here is abandoned, but it may have some explosives. If you recover some dynamite and use it to destroy that wretched blockade, I can offer you some coin for your troubles. What do you say? I heard I was going to get to kill stuff. Well, I just kind of assumed that's how things are going to go. The Adventures of Lana, Ultra Murder Hobo. She even murders herself. There's that cave he was talking about. Anything else around here? 'Cause I really like more devotion. And I think this is the area where you start to see a lot more of it. Now, let's back off here. Safety portal. I'm getting better at that. I'm not terribly worried, though. I should be able to just cleave through them. This guy's sucking it up, though. Not for long. Alright. And more of it. I should really not be staring at my map when I'm doing all this. Someone is really cruising for a shadow strike.
Can't do that yet.
So undead are not supposed to have firearms. That's not fair. Alright. I think Fire Strike is even supplementing my pool skills. Which, if that's true, that's freaking neat. Yeah, I could go into the mines, but I've got a lot of exploratoring to do.
I can't do that yet.
Ow. I almost had it. I should have... I might be able to take a shortcut over this way. A shortcut is the longest distance between 2 points. There's more broken, screwed up caravans. What are you doing here? You attacked me first. And I'm gonna need dynamite for that. Alright, keep my eyes peeled. You guys technically still count as killing animals, because you're all acting like a bunch of animals. Okay. And I am, in fact, going to make it to where I died last. Unless I die here. I died last over here. If so long as I can have the edge on the chaff, they're not going to be able to do much to me. I think that's why I'm dying so much in Veteran, because there's so many more things around. Spawn rates go up dramatically. Ah, dang it, the bridge is out. So I can't go over to kill more people in far-off lands. Oh well, I just have to kill people who are already dead. Sigh. Okay. Kind of equidistant. That's a big nerd word. Alright. Anywhere around here? Anybody gonna ambush me? No, nobody ambushed me. I think they already tried and failed miserably. Okay. Got my safety portal out here for a little bit more insurance. To shorten my walk a little bit. Alright. Oh, Waspinator is hiding in caves. Oh, Waspinator on fire! That's not working out! When did Takenbot learn to do this? Oh, things never work out for Waspinator. Alright, and... oh, I can start kicking things that really look like they're part of the environment. There are more Waspinator where those Waspinators came from. Royal jelly. Yeah, we got some of that before, I think. For some reason, Warden Krieg had some. Now what? More hordes of Waspinator!
Can't do that.
Ow! What the? Waspinator, learn lightning magic! Waspinator's not gonna outkill me, though.
That skill's not ready.
Especially not after picking up a vital essence. Okay. Alright, now who wants some? Because there's more than here than just bugs. But there are a lot of bugs. And they still count as animals. So Lana gets to continue her vendetta with Waspinator. Would you mind? Okay. Anything fun I can get out of here? Scrap, that's fun. Alright, now what? Ah, you were expecting me to come from the other way? Well, I didn't, and you guys are gonna die watching me loot your stuff. That's not even worth looting. Alright, now what? Somebody with a gun! Those are hurting! Ow! There was a hero with a gun. Well, at least I'm getting decent levels. And at least all the bugs are cleared out. Now I just have to clear out the pests. Alright. I'm gonna go this way now that I've cleared out the other way completely. Alright, and... Oh, they're back here now. What the hell? He's got, like, more hit points than Krieg. This could be a problem. At the very least, I can tell him that I've dealt with somebody.
Well, did they like our housewarming gift? You work fast. I like that. We'll need more of that for what's coming next.
More to kill?
Darius Cronley.
Aha!
Last I've seen his face, they almost hung him for a double homicide. The warden intervened at the last minute in favor of a life sentence in Devil's Crossing. Seems there were ulterior motives after all. Darius Cronley is the devil-made manifest, devious and manipulative with a penchant for sin of every kind. He's the one running this gang, and he's the one we need to go after next.
Okay, so he's basically a Rob Zombie character.
We have to hit them hard and fast, leave no room for a counterstrike. I've only seen a portion of their operations in the region, but they are really entrenched on the Four Hills in Old Arkovia. Shanks surely wasn't Darius's only lieutenant, so I suggest you find the rest and kill them. We don't want one of them taking over after Darius is dealt with. I don't have any names for you, but they will probably have equally clever prison names as our dead friend Shanks. But to really end this, you need to cut off the head of this operation, Darius Cronley. If what I hear is true, you will find him hiding out in the mines underneath the Four Hills. Lastly, my scouting partner, Elsa, must still be out there with them. If I venture to guess, Cronley has her in his clutches. Save her from that brute. I hear you are quite capable, so don't let me down. When you find yourself out there, I recommend you seek out a man by the name Quaid. He and his group forsook the peaceful ways of the Rovers in favor of fighting back against the outlaws. And I'm glad they did. It was Quaid's people that pulled me from the jaws of death.
Ooh. I heard more killing, and I heard rovers who aren't giant pussies. Yeah, reason for this is I've played characters before who I basically roleplayed as rovers. So I'm kind of playing like an anti-rover. The fun thing is I imagined like her dad was a rover. In fact, her dad was specifically, in my imagining, the sorcerer I built earlier. The one that I actually beat everything with. Well, at least everything that's released right now. Whoops. It's amazing how much longer things take when you're taking the roleplay seriously. And also dying significantly often. I may have to set up a safety portal very close to this fight if I want to save a little bit of time. Like here. Hopefully that's not too close. Maybe I can do more of that flanking stuff. Holy crap! My fire resistances are good, right? 80%! So what the hell? Oh, it's... What is this? Already learned. Okay. Got some royal jelly. Okay, we learned the blueprints we could. There's another blueprint we don't know. I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to get it to another character, because the blueprints that you learn are shared between your characters. So it kind of doesn't matter. I don't know what the heck you guys want. 15% elemental resistance versus 17 fire, 19 lightning. That... A 13 pierce damage. I hear that matters. Cleansed Blade of Elgoth. I need more cunning. I don't got the brutal cunning, boss. And see, this is why I save my attribute points. Well, I'm not actually going to get it because it actually still sucks. This one, on the other hand, this one doesn't suck. And it amplifies Fire Strike. Very, very, very interesting. And it only requires cunning of 187, so one of these. So, I'm gonna have something useful. I can put that in the offhand to get even more damage. And anything else that's gonna make me hit harder? How about some of these gloves? Vitality resistance. Do I need poison acid resistance anymore? Not majorly. Well, I kind of do because of the wasps. Okay, vitality resistance and pierce resistance versus vitality and slow. Huh. Elemental resistance and a buffed explosive strike versus bleed resistance. I'm not entirely sure what that big guy's doing to me. Chaos resistance. See, now I'm starting to get some resistances that don't suck. These poison 51 poison and acid resistance. Hello. But I would have to trade fire and lightning resistance for that. I'm not a huge fan. And the pants have Ring of Steel built into them. Huh. I really don't want to swap those. But I like these. I'm going to keep them around, especially because they're blue. Do I want to trade Elemental for Bleed? Yeah, this is where Pierce and Vitality start coming into play. So I'm really gonna need to max this stuff out. Fire resistance, what the... Oh, that's fire retaliation, that sucks. Sellable. Keep it figured out later. A hammer with reaping strike. You don't reap with a hammer, stupid. Sell. These look a lot like these. These have much better reduced stun duration. But they don't have as much physical resistance. I'll sell this one. And the hats, compare the hat I have. Yeah, this one is definitely worse. Sell that. Compare some of these. Ether, Pierce, Vitality, Slow. Vitality might actually yield better than Elemental. I will keep it around in my clothing bin. I'll sort through those later. That's getting a little outmoded. Oh yeah, the Spines pants. The ones where I questioned why there were pants that had offensive bonuses when pants are supposed to be armor. These are decent armor, though. Or potentially. Pierce Ether. See, I hear Stalwart is actually a pretty good keyword for armor, but it rolled really bad on Pierce. So I'm thinking maybe I could get something better, but I'll hang on. Yeah, I could get something better. And this one is just terrible. I don't know, 10 chaos resistance. By level 18? That's kind of pointless. Acid poison. But it's level 24. And it's minus a lot of damage. So I'm not terribly thrilled by it. This one might be alright for somebody else. So stick it in the I don't know pile, nor in the also I don't care pile. Okay. 8 bleed resistance. By level 16. That's gotta be a little outmoded. 8 bleed resistance, 10 chaos resistance. That's not bad. I do need a better belt, though. I've been sitting in this piece of cloth for a while. All belts are a piece of cloth. I kind of see in my thought process for this. Yeah, this is definitely one I want to keep because it was pretty good for a while. I am still going to sort through all that. Pierce and Ether. Ether resistance early game is very important. Even though it's level 24 and probably wouldn't be able to wear it anyway. Early pants with poison and bleed resistance. Those are alright. The wardrobe's getting a little full. Okay, that's easy. This is tossable because it's no good resistances. Elemental resistances, I just took that off, or I was considering actually putting it on. wait, these pants have fire, lightning, and elemental resistance. That's kind of funny. And they have the Ring of Steel. That freaking rules. This... A gun that does replicating missile? Huh. That's got some nice synergies built into it. Or at least it feels like it has nice synergies built into it. It probably really doesn't when you look at it, but... it does get to stay. For now. Versus this... Vitality and Ether. I think, Necromancers like doing Vitality, so that's not bad for them. Chaos and Elemental Resistance. That's actually pretty good. And the wardrobe is completely full. So I'm gonna have to just figure out the rest. Send the reagents. Did I get anything new? I got Spellwoven Threads. Cool. Actually not cool. It kind of sucks. Consecrated Wrappings, no, though. That is interesting. 8% Chaos Resistance. It's something. Unholy Inscription, Vitality, and Bleed Resistance. Oh, I need some of that. What can I modify? Only my hands. So I better make sure my hands are the best they can be. My hands, I don't want to start again. My hands, I don't want to lose all my progress. My hands. Alright. Okay. 23 poison and acid resistance. I'm not so concerned about that anymore. Much. There are other places to get poison and acid resistance, like those pants. But I didn't want to do those pants, so... This one is mostly damaging. I think that can go away. Vitality and slow resistance. That's... okay. Pierce Elemental. That might be better. I'll still keep these ones around. Because 23 poison and acid resistance that's usable at level 10 is pretty sweet. We still have the equilibrium, so our elemental defenses are basically going to be okay forever. How was about this belt? I remember this belt being good. Chaos resistance. Not that good. Boots of lightning and elemental resistance. You know, that's alright, but my wardrobe is full, so I'll just start another wardrobe down here. 8 elemental resistance? No. 13 elemental resistance. That can stay. I decided I was going to let those stay because they are blue. If I don't understand it, I will keep it until I do. Now, how about these hands? These hands are not, in fact, rated E for everyone. Alright, elemental resistance, stun resistance. What level? They have 5 is alright. Having elemental resistance available at level 5 is pretty cool. As is having 15 vitality resistance at that level. Maybe. Considering I want pierce and vitality resistance right now, then I go to where my items are and give it Unholy Inscription, Vitality, and Bleed Resistance. Okay, now I'm at 4770. My elemental resistance is still okay. My poison resistance is hurting. There's something I can do to up poison resistance, though. I forget what. Hmm. Where is it? Yeah, I'm kind of looking for the poison version of Frozen Heart. Maybe some of these are good at poison resistance. The fetish? Ether resistance. That's a good fetish. 23 poison resistance versus 22 elemental. I think maybe that's a good idea. I lose 10 bleed. The skull fetish. I do not have a skull fetish. That's corn. Aggressive Chandler's Heart of Mending. That's not even as good. How about this? This was something I was looking at before. Did it get outmoded? It did get outmoded. Yeah, I got outmoded. So, all the stuff, how about this? It's not useful for me anymore. So I'm just gonna take these gloves over here that I thought were all right. Save them off. Ooh, yeah, I could check my rings. Poison acid, vitality, elemental. Elemental, reduce stun. Ether, chaos. That's not very good. Numbers, at least, aren't very good. Yeah, I can sell off another one of these. Find one that sucks. A scepter. I'm never going to use a scepter. I can't imagine anybody using a scepter. This, more Master's Pride, 9 physical damage, 1 to skills, and demolitionist. Yeah. Poisoned Opal Signet of Shadows. I think I got that from Krieg, actually. And if I did, I'm going to be very disappointed because I'm going to have to farm for a better one if I actually care about it. Because, like, theoretically, that seems very Night Lady. I'll keep it around for now. Chaos and Bleed. I'm not worried about Chaos. Not yet. Especially not in Old Arcovia. And these boots were junk. Because by the time Chaos Resistance matters, I'm going to have better. And this gun is also junk. That's the thing about when you play... I think the issue is if you play a lot of builds, you're going to be better at identifying stuff. Because you're going to know, if I were in that build, would I care? And so the more builds you play, the more you're going to find out whether you like certain things or not. Okay, he's not doing anything interesting. Hopefully, I will be doing something interesting. Because I have to figure out how I'm going to get through that thing that's leveling me in like one hit. Let's not. Holy smokes! Okay, it's not one hit, not exactly. Huh.
Can't do that yet.
I'm getting hit by something. Oh, he's force waving me. Well, now that he's not there to guard his dudes, I can kill his goons.
That skill's not ready.
I'm getting hung up on terrain. Cool. Alright. The mine went away. Okay. There are a lot of mines there. That's probably what's getting me. Okay, I'm picking through them.
That skill's not ready.
He's stunning me with the force wave. So that's why I'm not moving. I thought it was just bad at the game. No, it's because he's a jerk. Hey, gotcha. Alright, I think we played Ring Around the Rosie enough. Let me steal your stuff to see how you like it.
That skill's not ready.
I see a Halberd of Fury. 115 hit points. That's crazy. And if he's gonna stun me with that shadow with that force wave every single freaking time, that's not great. I killed your buddy though. This is just Krieg, but again, isn't it? Hopefully not.
Can't do that yet.
Because I actually can face tank him a little bit. Versus Krieg, I kinda couldn't. Okay, we're gonna figure this out.
That skill's not ready.
It's the same kind of crap as Krieg, just not as irritating. Because Krieg had that, poison shotgun attack. He force waved me out
That
of
skill's not
my
ready.
Shadow Strike. That's irritating. Okay, I tried to stick it out a little longer then. At least I died in an alright location. And now everybody at Devil's Crossing is looking out the window. Beer Man's looking out the window going, oh crap, she's doing it again. Anything? Oh, I do have points I can spend. I'm gonna sink everything there. Maybe if I do that, I will live a little bit more, and if not, I can have the sorceress take it away. Alright, you back to where you were. Oh yeah, fighting him standing in a fireplace. That's smart. Ah! Okay. He does heal considerably frequently, so he's like Krieg in that respect. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a little bit into him.
Can't do that yet.
Ow! Ah. Do I have any other option here? Okay, so he gains like 10,000 hit points every time I get through him. Maybe I can at least get this halberd. Pick up the halberd,
That skill's
stupid!
not ready.
Okay, I'm gonna have to loop around again. Good thing I'm faster than he is, I think. For the most part. Pick up the halberd. Thank you. Okay, right where I could see you. Okay, I got like 10k down. That's alright.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, I made it out alive. Alright. I don't think walking into the fire does anything, but I just want to make sure that I get a good look at him. He
That
did it!
skill's not ready.
He force waved me out of my shadow strike. Frick. Okay. Lead him someplace that's good to see him. And he force
can't
waved
do
me
that.
out of my shadow strike again. He keeps doing that. I'm getting some into him. It's not quite as hard as Krieg, obviously. Krieg was a boss, this guy's a flunky. Ah, I got DOT'd. This is gonna prove a problem. Especially if he, like, hits me right out of the portal. Dick.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. Okay, cutted him around. Now. Okay. Okay. He's taking the hits. I'm getting hung up on the floorboard terrain. To be really, really careful. See what I can do. Okay. I face tanked a lot through him. I should be able to get him on just one more rotation.
That skill's not ready.
Unless he does something stupid. Like that. Like stun me out of my stuff. There we go. See, I'm getting better. And I got a tower shield. Out friggin' standing. You know, I thought these Nightblades were supposed to have pierce damage. Hey! Wow, would not want to be you. Okay. Or you guys. Good, so I'm not going to pay heavily for the fact that I nerfed my own poison resistance. Because I'm still in the part of the game where I kind of have to pick and choose what I'm willing to put up with not having good resistances for. Rock? Thank you. Anything else that's smashable? That's smashable. Because when I start getting better, better gear, I can finally start... Oh, was that it? That was something. Okay, I gotta pay attention now. Get the shooter. Yeah, eventually you'll be able to kill them faster than they kill you. Just, you can't really expect to start that way. I'm gonna safety portal back here, just in case. I should really turn those alarms off, but I kind of need them. Alright, and nothing dropped. Awesome. Oh, hey! Elder Matthias, please, stranger, take this talisman. I carried it away from my camp to prevent bandits from stealing it, but nature has passed judgment, and I am not long for this world. Clear sort of blood. I implore you to bring the talisman to Grevin. He is a rover camp, just east of mine, the Arcovian foothills. Tell him I died protecting our relic. Okay. Deliver the talisman. Epic music for delivering talismans. Hiya! Talismans are not important! But killing is. One more thing! Alright. Now... why are there stars on those entrances? You know what? Screw this. Walking is the grot. Okay. This should make nice with the rovers. Any luck you found Matthias? I found him. Sorry. Great loss to our people. Elder Matthias did all he could to keep our talisman from bandit hands. It seems he has given his life to preserve his duty. Tell me, did you find the talisman on him? Yeah, I'll be nice to you guys. You didn't try to hang me like certain people I could name. Jarvis. At least his death was not in vain. Thank you. Return this talisman will lift the spirits of my people. Even though I probably could have used that talisman. Alright, let's see what you guys are selling. Anything interesting? Your pants suck than the worst on finding on things. Okay. How about you? Dynamite around the Staunton Mine to the west. But I was in the Staunton Mine to the west. I cleared it out. I didn't find any friggin' dynamite, I don't think. No, I didn't find any freaking dynamite. I also should have been selling a bunch of stuff. I'm merchant. Cool. Sell, 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 sell. Lots and lots of sell. I am an arms dealer to this entire planet. I can even sell the, what was this worth anyway? 100 iron. I'll take it. And now I have enough iron to actually unlock another space in my, cosmic knapsack. But I didn't find any of the dynamite I was supposed to. That does not bode well. Unless... did I find the dynamite? Oh well. Lana go shrug. Ooh, Lana go big animal! That's a big pig. He's some pig. He's terrific, radiant, and humble. Fine swine, wish he was mine. What if he's super big? Would you stop interfering? Thank you. I don't need farts in my face when I'm trying to get bacon. See, I don't suck in fighting those things. That's why I like fighting them so much. Or rather, why Lana likes fighting them so much. Big pig. Is he, like, vulnerable to fire? But one thing is he's not dropping force waves or stupid stun farts on me. Fans of prowess. That doesn't sound great. But prowess was an offensive thing. Oh, Waspinator not even get chance to say goodbye. Okay. I don't need food. Which is ironic because I'm cooking food right now as I play. Alright, now what? Anything over here? Nada? Okay. Portal drop, just in case. 'Cause I suspect stupid stuff whenever I have to deal with the bandits. The bandits are coming! Alright. There's an abandoned encampment. Nothing fun there. Okay. Oh, Waspinator, get back up! Yeah. Waspinators still suck. Oh, Waspinator would have won if not for taking that stupid potions. Man, those procs are firing. Man, look at that fire. Oh, you hurt all Waspinator's friends!
Can't do that yet.
Okay. Alright, gonna let my potion recuperate just a second. Let's go. Okay, and it didn't wind up doing anything. Alright. They're twitching for some reason. Ah! I'm dead! Guns! That fire strike rules. I'm gonna feel sad to let it go when I have to do some other playstyle. Or rather, when I get the chance to do some other playstyle. Bacon! This is my reward for having to get through Krieg. Lots and lots of bacon. There are many, many, many stupid things I will do for lots and lots of bacon. And lots of iron. I need iron in my diet. Iron in my diet and bacon in my inventory. Rather, I need bacon in my diet and iron in my inventory. Break up that little meeting of the Waspinator Club and... Big dude for ectoplasm and a gun I don't want. And hello? Can I offer a frozen heart? Oh, there's the dynamite. I didn't notice that. Can I offer a frozen heart even though I don't actually have one? Also, what's this do? Retaliation damage. Oh, I'm gonna become friends with that later on, aren't I? See what else there's. 15 armor, chip claw. I hear Chipped Claw is really good with Night Blades. And maybe going Demolitionist is kind of overkill, but I don't care. Demolitionist is what I know. Anything else? Nope. Just more animal beating up. Oh wait, I could have gone into that one wasp's nest. Yeah, let's backtrack a little bit. Yeah, we got time for this. Another point of devotion, though. I'm thinking as I move of what I want to do with it. Oh no! What's Takenbot doing in Wasp-Beneater's home? Takenbot mostly focused on getting better armor. Like, I really should be spending points on physique as well. In fact, if I'd done that, then Krieg probably wouldn't have been killing me in like 1 hit. He would have been killing me in 3 hits. Not bad for having purposefully given up poison resistance. Oh, here, Wasp-Beneater is much bigger. Much, much bigger. Yes. I'm Takenbot, please! Die! Die! Oh, scrap. Okay, finally something to punish my lack of poison resistance. But I should be able to handle it. Ow. Ah, Wasp-Beneater almost win! Where'd you go? Okay. Was there food around me? There actually was food around me. Food which I could really use. And apparently, the game doesn't let me eat all that bacon. It does let me eat their stuff. And it's gonna help me win this fight. Or at least it's gotta make the fight more, sure. Alright, back.
I can't do that yet.
Just keep incorporating Shadow Strikes. Wasp-Beneater's stuck. You'll kill all Wasp-Beneater's friends. Oh, Wasp-Beneater angry! Why you hurt Wasp-Beneater's friends? Wasp-Beneater win! I was not expecting that. Okay. Fortunately, I don't think I'm too far from the portal. I was almost on top of it. Yeah, I wasn't too far off.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, but that's one way to get back all your stamina. Die. Is it the most efficient way? No. The most efficient way is to not suck in the first place, but whatever. Wasp-Beneater won! This is not fair! Takenbot's supposed to be dead!
That skill's not ready.
Uh-oh. There's some weird geometry in this cave. Man, that damage over time is frying me. Whatever.
Can't do that yet.
Uh-oh. Wasp-Beneater powered up his friends! And yet they still suck. It's not fair! Wasp-Beneater won! And Wasp-Beneater win again! There was a food ration right there. That was stupid. Even stupider than getting killed by Wasp-Beneater twice. But, the big monsters are... The big enemies are where you get the best loot. And I am in desperate need of loot, so that's why I'm putting up with all of this. Plus, you know, exploration. I am pretty much hitting everything on the entire map, eventually. Alright. Pretty much, Waspinator should be the only one left. No! How is it taken but keeps coming back? This is not fair! Alright. Ow! Sting of Supremacy. Is that worth anything? Hello. Maybe it was. Plus the retaliation damage. Pierce resistance. Hello. I can deal with some pierce resistance. But I need... level 32 to equip it. I am not there yet. Ah, that's disappointing. Now I know what it's like to be Waspinator. Alright. Now what do I do? Think I can go a little further up? Gotta remember that IRL clock. Check it real quick. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Oh yeah, the IRL clock is actually in the top left of the screen. Okay. There's more stuff over here before I decided to take revenge on nature and prove I learned nothing from Moby Dick. Alright. Now what? Somebody's over there. Portal! Portal! Yay! Alright. Finally. There's... I remember what's down there. Okay. There's another group up
Keep
here.
your weapons where I can see them.
Well, they're right in my hands. Mornay sent me. I did make it across the river. He was one tough son of the Slith. People still talk like that. Still has a bullet in him to prove it. He should probably get that taken out. If Mornay sent you, then you must think we can help each other out. Care to put those weapons of yours to use? Do you mean killing things? Cronley's gang is well armed and experienced. We are not. But you suck. This is not a battle we're going to win by running in there head on. We need to cripple them. This is where you come in. The outlaws have a series of forges similar in making to the one behind me, scattered throughout the 4 hills. If you destroy them, Darius's men won't be able to rearm themselves. I understand this may not be your problem, but I'm willing to make it your problem for some iron. What do you say? Joke's on you, I would have done it for free. Okay, now what about you? Stranger, you look well armed and capable. I've been injured by a rogue troll that's rampaging around these parts. Please find the beast and slay it. It's a danger to our camp and all travelers look for it up the road. Killing animals! I would have done that for free too. You'll have to forgive me, but I must tend to the wounded. Yeah, I have a lot of those. Yep, the Battle of Cronley's brutes has been taxing our people. I'm afraid some of them won't make it through the night. Well, they're not very meta. Anything I could do to help? Oh, why yes, we're too few to leave the camp undefended, but you could seek out the wasp hives around Old Arcovia. There are 2 large ones I know of. One south of here, near the Rocky Coast, and another to the north, near the Twin Falls. Bring me some royal jelly. I could create an old rover remedy I know to vastly accelerate healing. Why, if you do this for us, I'll happily show you how it's made. It would be the least we could do. You mean this stuff? See, that's why we went through all the trouble of getting killed by Waspinators twice. Because royal jelly bombs, I recall, is really good. That's perfect. You have no idea how helpful this will be. Please take some for the road ahead. You never know when you'll need it. And please let me show you how to make some yourself. Least we could do for saving so many lives. Got it. I will take many lives. Alright. Now what? That's a big minigun. Ironically. bacon! Any of you guys know a troll around here? None of you guys knew the troll, did you? I said bristly fur is pretty important. No, they're another kind of troll. Animal killing. There is a star on the map that's moving. That tends to be... No alarms. Alright. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la. Da-da-da-da-da. You aren't nearly as irritating. I've killed people with way more hit points than you. Eventually. After dying several times. And I can actually face tank you. To a point. I think he's inflicting bleed DOT. Hi.
Can't do that yet.
Okay. We're gonna sort this out. Ow. Come on. Okay. I think investing in that defensive ability is finally starting to show dividends. Because this is going much easier than Cronley, not Cronley. He's way later. This is going much easier than Krieg was. Then again, trolls just generally suck, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Alright. I'm leading him around a little bit, but it's fine. He's giving a loud shout. He's gonna shout even louder when I finish him off. See, I got him. I didn't even die this time. I owe all my success to not sucking anymore. Thank you. You've done us all a great service. Don't expect me to serve it up. I want to eat it. What's... Got a little bit left we can do. And as I recall, there's a cave up here. Yep. Is this the final boss area? The boss area of the region? It's a boss area of the region. And I'm getting iced here. Which is ironic because they're hitting me with fire. Okay, they're hitting me with Molotovs. That's mean. But nothing I can't handle. Jerk. Alright. Hi. Melee? That's my specialty. I'm gonna drop a safety portal back here. It's starting to come back to me. Come on. Fire strike. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Hi. Ow! The porcupine has backup. I was not expecting this.
Can't do that yet.
At least they're not chasing me anymore. And at least I didn't die. I just ran away like a coward. Alright. These suckers have a lot of hit points. I might have to tech back up into anti-poison. Cause there's poison. Poison running through my veins. Poison. I am gonna win this game. I was killing you since I was level 1. Okay. Now, you're one who only does lots of shooting. However, you do lots of Molotovs as well. So this is where I actually am at my best. Because I could just beat you up, and I'm in my element, so to speak, and you're not, even though we're literally in your element. That is to say, fire. Devil's Crossing cares about dealing with bandits? Okay. Oh, you are the boss. Yeah, no. See if I can lure you out and take you out really easily. Because you're also a shooter, and you have the same problem. Except you have 6 times as many hit points.
Can't do that yet.
Alright. I'm just chewing through you. Because you don't have many surprises in close combat. I do. Like Shadow Strike. Now I should back off. But I'm not going to be backed off for long. Hi, I'm returned.
Can't do that yet.
And I have to go away again. Come on, don't run too far. Oh, you weren't him. I'm not fighting you in that weird architecture. I'll get hung up on every piece of terrain. What kind of shooter are you? You're throwing phantasmal blades. Are you what night blades are supposed to be? Okay, that's on me. I did not respect the DOT. Okay. I need to care about poison again. But where's... Don't I have a belt that's really good at poison? It's not like this belt is any good anyway.
I'll keep your stash safe.
It's around here somewhere. Vitality resistance. I don't want to drop fire resistance either, if I'm being honest. Oh, but I am 31 over maximum, so yeah, I could drop it and, like, I have no problem. And 27 over maximum here, so this belt is doing literal nothing. 38 fire resistance. What was I just saying? Vitality resistance, pierce resistance. I could live with pierce resistance. Oh, these. Learned how to make royal jelly. I definitely want to go back in there so I don't lose a bunch of time, because I'm definitely going to put a whooping on that guy. I almost had him down. I'ma get him. Okay, now I have to find him. To kill him. They will kill us, but first they must find us. I can live with fighting here. You're getting a teammate.
Can't
That's
do
not
that
fair. Okay. I don't know what it's mean when it's surrounded by the different colored clouds. That must be something. And he's gonna die. There we go. That's what I like to see. Another royal jelly extract recipe? Dead beater? That sounds funny. But its minuses are really tragic because... Oh, it's a vitality mace. So the stuff I have already is probably gonna do me better. That's not meta. Gotcha. Thought you could get away from me. And there's more here. But I'm not nearly as worried about these guys. Let's say I'm not worried about any of these guys at all. I have so much fire resistance, it's stupid. Wilkins' note. I should be able to finish this up. Yeah, nothing here is terribly worrying. Just so long as I'm judicious in my potions. And my shadow strikes.
That skill's not ready.
Because the Molotovs really hurt ranged builds, because ranged builds often sit and stay. Whereas my build is going to run right through them. So, Krieg hard countered me, but I'm hard countering them. Did I waste a Shadow Strike on a crate? And they're going down. They're all going down. Ooh, Dynamite. I did pretty alright. There you are. I knew there was another area over here. Maybe there's even another mini-boss over here. Somebody's trying to force wave me. I don't appreciate that. And you were looking in the wrong direction. You thought I was going to come from that way. Alright. I think there's a breakable wall somewhere around here. There we go. My memory is not failing me all the time. Nature's Bounty. Is Nature's Bounty one of the better suffixes? Elemental resistance. Oh, but I already sunk some Unholy Inscription into it. So it's got, That's a rare component, too. Oh, well. So I'm kind of locked into this for a little while. It's probably going to be better than a lot of other stuff I had. Hey! I came out right into the middle of your party. Cool. I will walk through the fire and let it... Okay, where am I? I don't even know where I am right now. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know where I am. I can still do a little more smashing stuff up. Okay. They got their hospital beds over here. It's kind of neat environmental storytelling. Wow, that was some Shadow Strike. And that was a mistake.
I can't do that yet.
I'm gonna lead them out this way, where I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm getting sniped all the time, but that's alright. Because I win. Heck of a Shadow Strike. Hey. And still doing okay. They're not hitting me with weird stuff, they're hitting me with stuff I understand. Fire. Keep getting them. Oh, they've even got salt circles up here to defend against the ethereals. And I took out one of their stupid pieces of crap. I may, in fact, be able to take out all their stupid pieces of crap before the end of the episode, and it won't take too long, or at least it shouldn't. Hey. Let Shadow Strike figure out the pathfinding.
That skill's not ready.
Alright. Still doing alright, though I could use a snack. The thing about bandit food, you're pretty sure that it's not made of people. Alright, now what? Big guy! A boss! I don't like the sound that made. I got lost in the scuffle, literally. I did not know where I was. Yeah, I think this is unfortunately the quickest way around it. Anyway... Is there anything I missed on the way?
I can't do that yet.
Just keep an eye on the bar down there. And keep pressing the space bar when you're ready to go.
I can't do that yet.
Almost. Cool. Okay, now ready for round 2. Okay. Okay, I'm wandering. Are you hitting me with chaos magic? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Oh no, this guy's actually spec for close combat. He might also be a Nightblade. But I'm a better Nightblade. And I broke your crap. Pants of Spines. Why do I keep getting pants with offensive affixes? Gonna take him out. Alright. Go. That is weird pathfinding around here. It's some of the weirdest in the game. Because normally it's a straight shot, but those are weird areas. At least we got 2 of their ovens. You will be killed in the order that you are seen. Unless you annoy me. Alright, there should be... Oh yeah, I need to pick up my body. And a substantial amount of experience drop from that. Nope. See what I mean about the pathfinding being weird? I'm pretty close to the last of these areas I need to be in. Come on, where's the last year stuff? Is it around here? Is it around here? Oh, it's a boss! Okay. Oh, and this one's kind of a force waiver.
I can't do that.
This shouldn't cause problems. I'm actually healing when I do damage. I'm not entirely sure what's causing that, but I like it. A breastplate of readiness. That actually does sound good. And broke your crap. Now broke you. Cool. I love the Lovecraftian Wild West stuff. Because you wouldn't think it would work, and yet it does. It does raise the question of what the heck time period this is supposed to be. And now I'm just breaking your ovens because I can. And I think the guy dropped dynamite, which, if he did, I'm not going to say no to that. Anything over here? Leave no stone unturned. Anything in here? Oh, yeah, this is Cronley's hideout. This is the boss area. Let's not worry about this just yet. Instead, let's drop a portal, go back. I think there might actually be a portal in the hideout, but first, let's turn in the quest. We broke their crap. I can hear the commotion you caused from here, and lots of F-bombs. Well done. Your payment is promised. Now I'm wondering if you'd like to do a little more work. Killing Cronley? Somewhere inside Cronley's hideout, underneath Four Hills, there lives a bastard by the name Moneybags Martin. He earned his moniker by exploiting poor travelers such as my old group. A few months ago, Martin and his band caught us out on the road, demanding all our valuables. I refused, and for that he took my eye. That's pretty valuable. That was the day I left my rover elders, no longer willing to let this unforgiving world spit all over our pacifist lifestyle. You know, for once, there's somebody in this world that I finally like. Somebody willing to kick the asses of people who kick your ass, preferably preemptively. Anyway, together with my brothers and sisters, we fight against our enemy instead of hiding and praying. I can't just leave them to pursue my revenge, though. That is why I'd like you to be the deliverer of my vengeance. Find Martin, leave his corpse to rot in those tunnels, then return to me. Okay, I can do that. I'm pretty sure there is a portal inside that cave. If there is, I will awaken it and call the episode. I may have to kill a little on my way there, but...
I can't do that yet.
Sure you can. There's a lot of melee guys here for cowboys. Okay. Maybe it's down here. Yes! Yay! We found the portal! And with that, I can just zap back here and do all kinds of shenanigans to these guys in very meta ways. And as I quest to be more meta and to stop, and I will always be myself until it stops being meta, you always be yourselves until it stops being meta. And I'll see you next time for taking on Cronley. See, this is going much better, isn't it?